Evening all, it's Louise here with another episode of Straighten Your Crown Tarot. It's very, very important now the YouTube algorithm is... I can't speak. It's very, very important now the YouTube algorithm has changed. Now YouTube are not interested in just the amount of people watching and engaging. They also want you to like, share and comment in order for that video to be deemed useful. So please do go ahead and do that. It will be doing the channel a favour. It costs you absolutely nothing. And all the revenue from this channel goes to a very worthy charity called Help for Homeless Veterans here in Yorkshire. The tarot deck was drawn, excuse me, last Saturday. Tommy Cat was the winner of that draw. Tommy Cat still has not come forward to claim this prize. So you have till Saturday. So you've got until tomorrow evening to claim your prize. If not, tomorrow evening I will be redrawing this. So if you were hoping for it and you weren't, your name wasn't pulled out of that bowl, then it looks to me like you're in for another chance. So keep your eyes peeled for that. What did I say? What did I say? I did say Angela Rayner was playing a dangerous game and it looked like she's lost it. That was 10 days ago. And 10 days later, Angela Rayner has just lost her position as Deputy Prime Minister, and we are still waiting to find out whether there's going to be a by-election in her constituency because she effectively abandoned it to go and live in Hove. Or as Angela calls it, Ove. So, if you haven't watched that video, it's called Has Angela Rayner Played a Dangerous Game? And that was uploaded 10 days ago. Go and watch it. And then you might think I'm not quite such a crap tarot reader after all. Right. So, now Angela Rayner has left a space for an incumbent Deputy Prime Minister coming up to conference season for the Labour Party. It's been posited, shall we say, that the next Deputy Prime Minister is going to be Shabana Mahmood, the Justice Secretary. So I want to have a look at Shabana Mahmood and see if there's any skeletons in her closet. So our oracle deck is the Green Witch's Oracle by Aaron Murphy Hiscock, and the tarot is the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Catherine Veltz-Stein. I'm just feeling for the energy of the cards to see which ones are coming first. It's definitely Oracle again. So we'll do an Oracle first. And let's see what the mood is for Shabana Mahmood. Mahmood, I think. Is that how you pronounce it? This is the Justice Secretary that released so many prisoners very, very early, and some of them within hours of being released when committed some serious offences. This is also the Justice Secretary that had the sentencing guidelines favour anybody from a minority background, female, transgender, ethnic minority, basically on the grounds of age, sex, religion, not age, sex, ethnicity, religion, etc. and gender status. She's on about doing more to cut sentencing from 40% of a sentence down to 30% now. This is the woman that assured the British population that no violent criminals would be released early. No violent criminals would be released early. That didn't happen. Several violent criminals were released early and are continuing to be released early. So let's have a look. Shabana Mahmood. What's the energy for Shabana Mahmood? Is she likely to become the next Deputy Prime Minister? My feeling is that the Labour Parliamentary Party is more likely to vote for somebody with an ethnic minority background as Deputy Prime Minister, in order to virtue signal, or in order to signal their virtue, whichever way you want to put it. I think that they think that's what's going to make them popular within the British electorate. Let's have a look. There ain't no way Angela Rayner's going to get her position back. These cards are not wanting to come out. They're not wanting to tell me anything about Shabana Mahmood. Wake up, please. Here we go. We have chamomile. Chamomile. Well, chamomile is gentle and relaxing and all that, isn't it? So let's have a look. Chamomile tea and all that. Page 59. Chamomile. With its gentle energy and flavour, chamomile suggests that perhaps you need to slow down a bit. There's something in your life that's draining you or wearing you down. A relationship, a situation, and the chamomile card quietly reminds you that if you're in a state of exhaustion, you won't be able to do the work that will be required in the future, either at all or to the extent you'll need to. Chamomile invites you to take a pause, step away from your work, whatever kind it may be, and give your mind, body and spirit time to find balance and equilibrium. That's basically telling me that she hasn't got the stamina for the job. So I shall just pop this on my stand and let's go ahead with the tarot. So that chamomile card's basically saying she's possibly not coping with the job she's got. Possibly she won't be able to cope with Deputy Prime Minister, as well as her portfolio in the Justice Department. So let's have a look. Tarot of Mystical Moments. Shabana Mahmood. Shabana Mahmood. Oh, right away I'm getting strings and pulled and having her strings pulled. I think she's been possibly being bullied into some decisions that she's making. I don't know where that's come from. Well, I do know where it's come from. It's come from my guides, but it's not come directly from my thought process. That's something that I never would have thought of. Oh, let's have a look, see what the tarot has to say. We have Five of Pentacles, lack. We've got the chamomile, stressed and unable to wind down, needing to wind down, taking on more than she can chew. We've got the Five of Pentacles, lack, poverty. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, and look at the lady on the top of the apple tree. Looks very much like Shabana Mahmood in a lot of respects. Seven of Pentacles is what I call an apprentice card. She's still learning on the job. She lacks the experience. She's got an apprentice type experience in the job. I mean, I don't know what a background is, so I can't tell you. We've got the Moon. Something is hidden. Something is hidden. There's a secret about Shabana Mahmood. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. Deals being done already. She's collaborating. She's collaborating with people. And I don't know whether that means in the Justice Department or she's collaborating with people for the Deputy Leader position. I don't know. But there is a secret with this woman. There is a secret. She does have a secret. There is a skeleton in Shabana Mahmood's closet. It's got something to do with family. Something to do with family. Nope. Something to do with family. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, another one. We had Angela Rayner. The Angela Rayner reading had the Knight of Wands like playing at it. She's got the will to do it. She's got the willpower to do it. But she's coming up short. We've got the King of Swords as the middle card here. I'm not seeing this as Shabana Mahmood. I'm seeing her destiny being conducted by a tactician. Somebody's playing tactics here. And then we've got the Ten of Swords. She's very worried about something, and I think it's got something to do with this secret. She does lack the experience. She is sadly lacking in experience and knowledge. There is a secret. There's a collaboration amongst people in the Labour Party to put her forward as a candidate for deputy leader. But she's naive. She's got the willpower, but she's got the willpower of a petulant child. And she's also incredibly worried that she's not going to fulfill her duties in that role very well because of her naivety. But there's a tactician right in the middle of this pushing her forward for that spot. I don't know who that person is. I've just heard Lord Herma. Don't know. We might never know. We don't always know. I mean, as with Angela Rayner, now she's resigned from office. The information about the dodgy dealings with her mortgage and the trust fund never has to come out. So that's convenient, isn't it? We've got the Emperor in reverse and we've got the Lovers. Right, so there's a stubbornness here. So there's a tactician involved. I think she's resisting being put forward, but she doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have a choice. The Lovers means a choice. She may choose to resign because it looks like her only way out of being put forward for for deputy leader of the Labour Party is for her to resign. She is falling short of her own portfolio. She's already falling short of her own portfolio. She's seen the cutthroat actions of what it's like to be in modern politics in the UK. There are people collaborating. She knows she's being put forward, and she's being put forward not because of her skills, but because of her ethnicity. And she's not up to the task. She hasn't got the fortitude. She doesn't have the stomach for it yet. She hasn't earned her stripes. She doesn't have the guts to be in that kind of firing line. It is a cutthroat world, it really is. But then we've got this Lovers, this choice, this partnership. It could be a partnership. It could be a choice. It feels like she's either going to allow them to put her forward for the deputy prime minister role, and if it's not that, it's going to be more responsibility than she's got now. She hasn't got the guts for it. She knows she doesn't have the guts for it. She also doesn't want a dirty washing being aired in public. I think she may be the next one to resign. I think another one's resigned, haven't they? Today, somebody in Rachel Reeves' Treasury, because she can't get on with that new dickhead they've put in Treasury. And then she's got the Hanged Man upside in the reverse. She is not going to sacrifice herself whatsoever to be deputy leader of the Labour Party. She's either going to leave or she's not going to step forward, because she's got information about herself that she's wanting to protect. All in all, Shabana Mahmood doesn't have the stomach for that kind of fight. She might come across as being very strong on the outside, but she's got secrets. She does lack the lacks the experience. She lacks the ability to be. There's no thick skin with this woman. She might look like she has on the outside, but she doesn't have the thick skin. She doesn't have the the natural water off a duck's back attitude. She might come across as that, but she's been, I would even say she's being bullied into going forward for it. But she doesn't have the intestinal fortitude for the job. She's going to make a choice, but there's no way is she going to sacrifice herself and her career for the Deputy Prime Minister's job. So watch this space. Let's see if Shabana Mahmood capitulates and goes for it. If she goes for it, she's not going to last 2 minutes. If she doesn't go for it, she might well save her career. Right then, I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I shall be back tomorrow to do the second draw for the original Rider-Waite tarot cards. My old deck, 15 years old, plus the pictorial key to the tarot. Unless Tommy Cat comes to me with an email in the next 24 hours, that draw is being redrawn. So thank you for watching. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. And don't forget to subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. And it helps the channel. It helps YouTube show my videos to other people outside of the Straighten Your Crown Massive. And the more money this channel earns, the more money goes to help for homeless veterans in Yorkshire. I'm going. I'll speak to you later. Take care. Ta-ra!